6 months passed since my first meeting with my mother. Things were stable, not perfect, but stable. We met once a month at the same coffee shop, 1 hour each time. She talked about her therapy, I talked about my boundaries. We were rebuilding slowly. The restraining order against Linda was still in place. She had not contacted me directly since the court ruling. But that did not mean she had stopped. It started with a text from Eric. "Tuesday morning, dude. Call me." Now, I called immediately. "What is wrong?" "Check your email, the family group chat." "Someone sent a video." "What kind of video?" "Just look." "But David, it is bad." I opened my email. There it was, forwarded from the family group chat. The chat I was not part of anymore. Subject line, David's confession. "Please watch." My stomach dropped. I clicked the attachment. It was me, or it looked like me, sitting in what appeared to be my apartment, same lighting, same background, same navy blue shirt I wore frequently. And the voice, my exact voice. The video was 2 minutes long. I watched myself say things I never said. I want to be honest with everyone. I want to tell you why I really got the restraining order. The restraining order against Aunt Linda. The truth is, I made a lot of it up. She never sent those emails to my employer. I fabricated the evidence. Why? Because I was angry at her. Angry about something she said at the wedding. 3 years ago. I have been manipulating all of you. Sarah, Eric, Carol, everyone who signed that letter. I fed you lies and you believed me. You believed me because I am good at playing the victim. The restraining order was never about protection. It was about revenge, and I am sorry. I am sorry for tearing this family apart over something that was mostly in my head. Linda deserves an apology. Mom deserves an apology. I was wrong about everything. The video ended. I sat there, staring at my phone. My blood turned to ice. "David, you there?" "Yeah, I am here." "That is not real, right? That is not you." It is my face. It is my voice, but I never said any of that. I never recorded that. Then how? It is artificial intelligence. It has to be. Someone used artificial intelligence to fake this. Eric was quiet for a moment. Who has the skill to do that? Anyone. These tools are public now. There are apps, websites. You just need photos and voice samples. And Linda has both. So does anyone who follows my social media, or anyone who has ever heard me speak? David. This went out to like 30 people. The whole extended family. And some of them are believing it. Who is believing it? Rachel, for one. She posted in the chat saying this explains everything. Your Uncle Tom is skeptical. But he is asking questions. A few cousins are confused. What about the people who signed the letter? Sarah called it fake immediately, said it is clearly artificial intelligence. Carol agreed. Jessica is doing damage control. But David, not everyone knows what deepfakes are. Some of the older family members think this is a real confession. I close my eyes. This is Linda. How do you know? Because it is exactly what she would do. She cannot contact me directly because of the restraining order. So she finds a way to destroy my credibility, without technically violating the order. Can you prove it is fake? I do not know, maybe. But by the time I prove it, the damage is done. What are you going to do? I need to call my lawyer. I called him immediately. David, what is going on? Someone created a deepfake video of me, a fake video using artificial intelligence. In it, I am confessing that I made everything up. Everything about Linda. It has been sent to my entire extended family. Silence. Then his voice came back. Send me the video now. I forwarded it. He called back 5 minutes later. This is a clear violation of the restraining order. How? She did not contact me directly. The order prohibits direct or indirect contact. Creating and distributing false media about you counts. This is also defamation, and depending on your state laws, it might be criminal. What do I do? First, document everything. Save the video. Screenshot the messages. Get witness statements from people who received it. Second, do not respond publicly. Do not try to defend yourself to your family. That is what they want. So I just let people believe I am a liar? No, we file an emergency motion. We present this as a violation of the restraining order. We force Linda to prove she did not create it, and we bring in a digital forensics expert to verify it is a deepfake. How long will that take? A few weeks. Maybe less if we can get an expedited hearing. I do not have a few weeks. My mother is going to see this. My coworkers have already seen this. By tomorrow, everyone will think I lied about everything. Then we move fast. I am filing an emergency motion today. We are requesting an expedited hearing. And we are asking the court to issue a takedown order for the video and hold Linda in contempt. What if she claims she did not make it? Then she has to prove that. And in the meantime, we present evidence. Evidence that she is the only person with motive and means. What do I do right now? Right now, you call your mother, you call your HR department, and you explain what a deepfake is, before someone else defines it for them. I called my father first. Dad, have you seen the video? I have, and David, I know that is not you. Relief flooded through me. How do you know? Because I know my son. And because that video has tells. The lighting on your face does not match the background. Your mouth movements are slightly off. It is convincing, but it is not perfect. Has Mom seen it? He hesitated. She has. What did she say? She is confused. She does not want to believe it is real. But she is scared it might be. My chest tightened. Dad, it is not real. Someone used artificial intelligence to create this. It is a deepfake. I believe you, but David, your mother has been doing so well. She has been in therapy. She has been rebuilding her trust in her own judgment. And now this video comes out. And she does not know what to believe anymore. Can you show her evidence that it is fake? I tried. I pointed out the technical flaws. But she is not tech-savvy enough to see them. She just sees your face and hears your voice. I need to talk to her. I do not think that is a good idea right now. She is fragile. If you push too hard, she might shut down completely. So what do I do? Just let her think I lied about everything? Give it a few days. Let the people who understand technology explain it to her. Sarah has already reached out, so has Patricia. They are working on it, and if they cannot convince her? My father was quiet. Then we deal with that when it happens. That afternoon, Sarah called. I am putting together a group response. Everyone who signed the letter is writing a statement. We are explaining why the video is fake. We're going to post it in the family chat. Will that help? Will that help? I do not know, but we have to try. This is not just about you anymore, David. This is about all of us. If they can make people doubt you with a fake video, they can make people doubt all of us. What are you going to say? That we have seen the evidence. That we have verified it. That deepfake technology exists? And this is a textbook example of it. And that anyone who believes this video without questioning it is being manipulated. That is strong language. It needs to be. Because this is not just a lie, David. This is sophisticated psychological warfare. I am meeting with my lawyer tomorrow. We are filing an emergency motion to have Linda held in contempt of the restraining order. Good. Do you need anything from me? Just keep doing what you are doing. And thank you, always. That evening, I got a text from my mother. David, I saw the video. I do not know what to think. Can we talk? I stared at the message for a long time. Part of me wanted to call her immediately, to explain, to reassure her. But another part remembered what my lawyer said. Do not respond publicly. Do not try to defend yourself. I typed carefully. Mom, that video is not real. It is generated by artificial intelligence, a deepfake. I never said those things. I never recorded that video. I am working with my lawyer to prove it is fake, and to hold the person who made it accountable. I understand if you need time to process this, but please know that everything I have told you is true. Over the past 4 months, everything is true. The evidence I presented in court was real. The harassment was real. And this video is just another attempt to manipulate the narrative. I hit send. 3 dots appeared immediately, then disappeared, then appeared again. Finally, her response came, I want to believe you, but I am scared. This looks so real. I know it does. That is the point. Deepfake technology has gotten incredibly sophisticated, but there are ways to verify it is fake. Sarah and Patricia can walk you through it. Or I can send you articles explaining how this technology works. Can we meet tomorrow? I hesitated. I do not think that is a good idea right now, not until I can prove the video is fake. If we meet and you are still doubting me, it is just going to hurt both of us. So you will not see me? Not yet. Give me 1 week. Let me get the forensic analysis done. Let me file the legal motion. Then we can meet and I can show you proof. Silence. Then her reply came, okay, 1 week. I sat there feeling the weight of it all. 4 months of slow, careful rebuilding. 4 months of therapy and boundaries and hard conversations. All of it threatened by 2 minutes of video. Artificial intelligence generated video. This was the new battlefield. Not anonymous phone calls. Not emails with lies. But synthetic media that could make you say anything. Make you confess to things you never did. Make you destroy your own credibility. With your own face and voice. And the scariest part? Most people would not even know it was possible. They would see the video and believe it. Why? Because why would anyone fake something that looked that real? I opened my laptop and started researching. Deepfake detection tools. Digital forensics experts. Legal precedents for artificial intelligence-generated defamation. Because if I was going to fight this, I needed to understand it. And I needed to be ready because Linda had just escalated this war into a whole new dimension. Thursday morning I met with the digital forensics expert. His name was Marcus Chen, 40-something. Former FBI cybercrimes unit. Now he ran a private firm specializing in deepfake detection. We met at his office downtown. He had the video pulled up on 3 different monitors. I have seen a lot of these. But this one is sophisticated. Whoever made this knew what they were doing. Can you prove it is fake? Yes, but it will take time. Deepfakes leave traces. Artifacts in the rendering. Inconsistencies in the lighting. Problems with eye movement and micro-expressions. The better the fake, the harder those traces are to find. But they are always there. He clicked through frame by frame. See here. Your left eye. There is a slight delay in the blink pattern. A real human blinks every 3 to 4 seconds on average. This version of you goes 6 to 7 seconds without blinking, then blinks 3 times rapidly. I lean closer. I never would have noticed that. Most people would not. But artificial intelligence has not perfected involuntary muscle movements yet. Blinking, breathing, micro-expressions, those are the tells. He switched to another monitor. Now look at the audio. This is a spectrogram. It shows the frequency patterns of your voice. See these gaps here? Those are splice points. Someone took multiple audio samples of you speaking and stitched them together to create new sentences. How did they get audio samples of me? Do you have any videos online? Social media, work presentations, a few, mostly old stuff. That is all they need. 10 to 15 minutes of clear audio. And they can synthesize your voice saying almost anything. Can you trace where the video was made? I can try. The metadata has been stripped. But there are other ways to trace origin. IP addresses. Software signatures. Cloud rendering services leave fingerprints. It will take a few days. I need this done faster than a few days. Marcus looked at me. How fast? 72 hours. And my mother will not talk to me until I have proof. He nodded slowly. I will prioritize this. But I need you to sign a contract and pay a rush fee. Done. Whatever it costs. I went to work that afternoon. The office felt different. People looked at me. Then looked away quickly. Conversation stopped when I walked past. Karen called me into her office at 2 o'clock. David, sit down. I sat. She closed the door. I want you to know that I do not believe the video is real. I have worked with you for 3 years. I know who you are. But I also have a responsibility to the company. So I need to ask you some questions. And I need you to be completely honest with me. Okay, did you fabricate evidence in your court case against your aunt? No. Did you lie to your family about harassment? No. Is there any part of that video that is true? None of it? I never recorded that video. I never said those words. Someone used artificial intelligence to create a fake version of me. Can you prove that? Yes, I have a forensics expert analyzing it right now. I will have a full report by Monday. She nodded slowly. Okay, here is what is going to happen. You are going on paid administrative leave. Until this is resolved, it is not a punishment. It is a precaution. Once you provide documentation proving the video is fake, you come back, no questions asked. And if some people still believe it is real, then we deal with that separately. But David, the first need the documentation. I need something I can show the board. Something that proves beyond doubt that this is artificial intelligence manipulation. You will have it. Good. She hesitated. For what it is worth, I am sorry this is happening to you. Whoever did this knew exactly how to hurt you. That evening, Sarah organized an emergency video call. Everyone who signed the original letter joined. Eric, Carol, Jessica, Michael, Tom, Patricia, Sarah spoke first. Okay, here's where we are. The video has been seen by at least 60 people. Maybe more. It has been shared in multiple family group chats. And it is spreading. Have you been able to convince anyone it is fake? Some. Carol and I put together a presentation explaining deepfake technology. We showed examples. We pointed out the technical flaws in the video. About half the people we talked to understood. The other half, they want to believe it is real. Patricia spoke up. Margaret will not talk to anyone right now. She is shut down completely. Stephen says she is in her room, not eating. Not sleeping. Just replaying the video over and over. My chest tightened. Has anyone been able to reach Rachel? Carol shook her head. Rachel is all in on the video being real. She posted in the family chat that this confirms everything she has been saying for years. That David has always been manipulative. That Linda was the victim all along. Tom cleared his throat. I talked to a few of the cousins. Showed them the technical analysis. They are starting to come around. But the problem is, even when you prove something is fake, some people will still wonder. The doubt has been planted. That is the point, Sarah said. This is not just about making people believe the video. It is about making people question everything David has ever said. Once you introduce doubt, you do not need proof anymore. So, what do? Michael asked. We keep fighting, we keep explaining, we keep presenting evidence. And we wait for the forensic report. And then what Jessica asked. Then we take it to court. We prove Linda violated the restraining order. And we make sure she faces consequences. Friday afternoon, Marcus called. I have your preliminary report. Already, I have been working around the clock. I will send you the full document. But here is the summary. The video is 100% artificial intelligence generated. I found over 40 distinct artifacts. Inconsistent lighting. Audio splice points. Rendering errors in the facial mapping. This is not amateur work, but it is also not perfect. Can you trace where it came from? Partially. The video was rendered using a cloud-based service called Moltbot. It is one of the more advanced deepfake tools available. The account that created it used a burner email and a virtual private network to hide the IP address. But I was able to trace the payment method. And it was a prepaid debit card purchased at a convenience store in Linda's zip code 3 weeks ago. Can you prove Linda bought it? Not definitively, but combined with motive, means, and opportunity. It is enough for a court to draw conclusions. I felt something loosen in my chest. This is good. This is really good. There is more. I pulled the metadata from when the video was originally created. The timestamp shows it was made 2 days after your last court date. Someone was planning this. Send me everything. I need to get this to my lawyer today. Already sent. He should have it now. Thank you, Marcus. One more thing, David. Yeah, be careful. Whoever did this has access to sophisticated technology and knows how to cover their tracks. This might not be the only fake video out there. That night I read through the full forensic report. 43 pages. Frame-by-frame analysis. Audio spectrum breakdowns. Metadata traces. Payment records. Everything documented. Everything proven. The video was fake, and Linda was behind it. I forwarded the report to my mother with a simple message. Mom, this is the proof. The video is not real. It was created using artificial intelligence. By someone with motive to destroy my credibility? I am not asking you to forgive me for something I did not do. I am asking you to look at the evidence and then decide what you believe. I love you, David. I hit send and waited. An hour later, my phone rang. My father. David, your mother just read the report. And she is crying. She does not know what to say. Does she believe it now? Does she understand it was fake? She does. But David, she is devastated. She feels like she doubted you again. Like she fell for the manipulation again. She does not know how to face you. Tell her she does not have to face me yet. Tell her to take the time she needs. But also tell her this is exactly what Linda wanted. To divide us. To make Mom doubt herself and doubt me. And if we let that happen, Linda wins. My father was quiet. I will tell her. Dad? Yeah, I am tired. I am so tired of fighting. I know, son. I know. Saturday morning, my lawyer called. We have enough. I'm filing the motion Monday. Emergency hearing. Violation of restraining order. Defamation. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. We're going after everything. I asked, what are the chances we win? He replied, with this evidence, very high. The forensic report is airtight. The payment trace is circumstantial but compelling. And we have a clear pattern of behavior spanning years. What happens if we win? He explained, Linda could face jail time for violating the restraining order. She'd definitely face financial penalties, and we can sue for damages separately. This could cost her everything. Good. David, are you sure you want to do this? Once we file, there's no going back. Your family will fracture even more than it already has. I thought about my mother crying in her room. About Sarah, Eric, and Carol fighting battles they shouldn't have to fight. About my coworkers seeing that video and wondering if it was real. About 4 years of harassment, lies, and manipulation. And what would happen if I did nothing? If I let this slide? If I showed Linda that even this had no consequences? File it, I'm sure. This ends now. The emergency hearing was scheduled for Thursday, 9 days after the video first appeared. 9 days of hell. My mother still hadn't called me directly. But my father said she was reading the forensic report every night, trying to understand how she'd been fooled. HR put me back on the schedule. Karen apologized for the administrative leave, saying the forensic report was more than enough evidence. But the damage was already done. I could see it in how people looked at me, the hesitation, the uncertainty. Even after they knew the video was fake, part of them still wondered. That was the poison of it. Once doubt enters, it never fully leaves. Thursday morning, I arrived at the courthouse at 8:30. My lawyer was waiting outside. Ready? As I'll ever be. Remember, stay calm. Answer questions directly. Don't let them provoke you. I nodded. We walked inside. Linda was already there, sitting with her lawyer on the opposite side of the courtroom. She wouldn't look at me. My mother was in the gallery. So was my father, Sarah, Eric, Carol. Rachel was sitting next to Linda. The judge entered at 9 o'clock sharp. Judge Maria Castellano. Mid-50s. No-nonsense reputation. All rise. We stood. She sat and reviewed the papers in front of her. Then she looked up. We're here today on an emergency motion filed by David Carter, claiming violation of a restraining order and multiple counts of defamation and harassment. Mr. Morrison, you represent the respondent, Linda Carter. How does your client plead? Linda's lawyer stood. Your Honor, my client denies all allegations. She's not contacted Mr. Carter directly or indirectly. She did not create the video in question. And she has fully complied with all terms of the restraining order.